Good morning everyone. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome back to my channel. This is Poonam Avasthi, your SST teacher. Today in this part 6 we are going to revise the chapter The Great Uprising. Okay. There is no home task in the video, students, as it is a revision video. But watch the video carefully. It is going to help you a lot. And in case of any further doubt, feel free to write in the comment section. Otherwise, we can discuss all of your doubts in the upcoming online class. Okay. So let's begin today's revision for the chapter The Great Uprising. Welcome all of you in part 6 of this chapter The Great Uprising. This video is revision video of this chapter The Great Uprising. So sit back, relax and watch the video carefully. The revolt of 1857 was a massive revolt. This revolt can be termed as First War of Independence against the British. Kings, peasants, tribals, landlords and sepoys, they all were dissatisfied with the British rule and were waiting for the opportunity to drive them out of our country. All the sepoys were very angry with the annexation of Awadh. There were economic, political, social, religious and military causes which were responsible for the revolt of 1857. The greased cartridges incident was the immediate cause. The start of the revolt was on 29th March 1857 when Mangal Pandey, a young sepoy, attacked his officer. He was also against of the new cartridges rumored to be greased with cow and pig fat. Even sepoys were told to use these cartridges which have to be opened with mouth. This was against the religious beliefs of both the Hindus and the Muslims. Angry with Mangal Pandey's act, the British officers hanged him to death. A few days after his death, sepoys refused to use new cartridges and protested. The British officers didn't take this lightly. They dismissed these sepoys and jailed them. On 10th May, in return to this, revolt was raised. The sepoys were very angry. They attacked the British officers and released the imprisoned sepoys. They also captured the ammunition and set their buildings and properties on fire. These sepoys were determined to bring an end to the British rule. Then they took control of Delhi and declared Bahadur Shah Zafar as the Emperor of India. Bahadur Shah Zafar then requested to all the rulers and chiefs to join as one and fight against the British. Soon many small chiefs and rulers became a part of this revolt, and then the British were evicted from Delhi. After this, students, a wave of mutiny spread to other places in northern and central India. It was very strong in Kanpur, Lucknow, Jhansi, Bareilly, Gwalior, Faizabad and Arha. Soon people from villages and towns began to support this revolt. Students, the revolt of 1857 witnessed a huge participation by fighters, leaders and the common people. The main leaders were Bakht Khan in Delhi, Nana Sahib and Tatya Tope in Kanpur, Begum Hazrat Mahal in Lucknow, Rani Lakshmi Bai in Jhansi, Khan Bahadur Khan in Bareilly and Kunwar Singh in Arha. They all contributed a lot in the Great Revolt. This Great Revolt scared the British and shook the foundation of the British rule in India. But unfortunately, the revolt failed to end British rule in India. The major reasons for its failures were its localized and unorganized nature, weak leadership and lack of weapons and finances. So students, the British soon reorganized and fought back. They regained their control, but they realized that they could not continue with the same laws and policies, And so, major changes were made by the Act of 1858. The rule of the English East India Company ended. The power to govern India was taken over by the British Parliament. The Secretary of State in England and the Governor General, Viceroy in India, became the two main centers of power. The army was also reorganized to prevent another revolt. So students, by this we are done with a quick recap of this chapter, The Great Uprising. I hope the chapter is very clear to you. For further queries, write to me in the chat box or pen down all your doubts and you may ask in the upcoming online class. My dear students, don't forget to like and share the video. This is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Keep learning.